Hi there, I'm Linda Hall. I'm a lifelong loan officer, been doing this for about 35 years. Carl White has a wonderful seminar coming up to help you get your business goals together for 2022. I'm a big fan. Want more information? Click the banner right down here or over there.
Linda Hall, actually a lifelong friend as well. So thank you so much for that. By the way, did you guys see that Adele, you know, the singer, she just bought Sylvester Stallone's house. Bought it for $58 million. Now, here's the whole thing. He was asking $110 million for it. She got it for 58. That was probably the zestimate on the house at 110. I mean, truth be told, Sly should have sold his house 6 months earlier. Zillow probably would have bought that thing for the full 110. So here's my question. Does the statue of Stallone as Rocky, depicted by his zero gravity pool, convey with the house? Because I'd want that if I were Adele. I mean, seriously, how much of a megalomaniac do you have to be to have a life-size statue of yourself at your own house? I mean, I only know a couple other people who do this type of thing. It was Stallone now, OJ, and Lou Ferrigno.
I think it was his idea of a joke.
Nope.
And this is it.
And I think the Terminator too. So now that we have the new year and all the craziness of the past couple of weeks is over, it's time to get back to work. And I mean it, because a whole bunch of stuff is about to start happening, and it has really little or anything to do with an arbitrary date like January 1st. So let's figure this thing out together. First, inventory means loans, and inventory is on the way up. Get this, over 22 million Americans lost their job between January to April of 2020. And that's the highest level we have seen since the Great Depression. Not recession, but the Depression. And all the while, manufacturing production declined to the lowest level since 1946, and new home construction saw the biggest decline in nearly 40 years. Ugh! I mean, think about this for a couple of seconds, guys. Now, about 55% of these 22 million folks are homeowners. And about 10% of those are in or were in forbearance. And this whole thing right now with the forbearance and the 22 million people, it is changing starting like yesterday. So what does this all mean? So let's take a step back and ask ourselves right now, how in the hell is the economy doing so well in spite of all of this wonderful news? The answer, it's very simple. It can't last. Invariably, these at odds points with our economy are going to reconcile, and when it does, we are going to get more inventory. Here's a cold, hard fact. Nearly 7 in 10 Americans with a monthly rent or mortgage payment have made sacrifices to pay for housing according to the newest Lending Tree survey, and some 1 in 5 individuals say that they've opted to pay their rent or their mortgage rather than having enough food to eat. And now, understand this, as of the first of the year, we no longer have our forbearances to fall back on. I mean, for the love of God, if people can't make their payments, don't want to make their payments, you see all of these owned homes are going to come onto the market. So why, oh why are you not the first person that they see when they're thinking about selling their house? See, you understand it's your job to get listings and to do loans for folks that buy and sell homes. That's pretty much it. That would be the beginning and the end of your job description. It would be the alpha and the zeta of your professional career. Okay, so as I've said before, we need to get ourselves a bunch of lists. Because I need you to understand that according to CoreLogic, the delinquency rate on all mortgages fell to 4.2% in July, a 2.3% drop year over year. Seriously delinquent loans in which payments are 90 days or more past due also fell to 2.8% in July, and that's the lowest level that we've seen since 2020. But do understand this, the number is going to go up, and I mean drastically, in the next couple of months. Why? Well, it's really simple here, because loans that have been in forbearance for the past year or so have not been deemed late. Yet that's going to change. So what do we do now? Well, here's what I just did. I just called and I got a list of information from a company called Data Axle. Now, here's their site. Now, you can't get information based on what their credit scores are. However, you can get information on loan to value, loan amounts, and a giant litany of other information that can help you really target who you're trying to market for 2022. So if you want to know what your search parameters are, I have a list that you can download right down below from this company. And here's a full disclosure. I have absolutely nothing to do with these guys other than the fact that I bought lists from them in the past. Yet I do think that they can get you closer to the front of the line when it comes to homeowners that are thinking about selling their homes. Remember, when you sell, you also buy. This is the big picture, guys and gals out there right now. When you invest your time, your energy, and yes, even your money in the purchase industry, you also invest in your professional longevity. I mean, let's make this a rally cry for the year, not the day, not the month, or even the quarter. Let's make this the rally cry to get in front of more people who are buying and selling houses, and it all starts today.